Salutations, everyone! This is the next episode of Crystalline. In this episode, we could have a duel of the ages. Possibly. I don't know. If I have to kick someone's ass, damn right I'm gonna do it. If I have to confront her father and be like, listen, dog, you can't do this. I'm in love and Chuck. I'll do it. I am not giving up on this. Let's see what's happening. Next day, everyone meets downstairs for breakfast. A butler had knocked a bray early on our doors to tell us breakfast would be served. It was a Pennington! Zack and I were the first ones downstairs, followed by Cara and Amelia. The Pongo snoozes softly inside my scarf, taking advantage of a few extra winks. I wonder what Leanna's decision is going to be, if she'll bend to her parents or will fight her own path. My heart thunders with nerves. I'm so unsure of how this day is going to go. She does go through with the marriage. Everything is going to change. She won't be able to keep her job and loves and will be. I shake my head. I can't compete. Oh, complete the thought.
Good morning.
Leanna nods and sits down at the table. His hair is brushed and tidy and his armor spotless. Suddenly I hear some footsteps and see Leanna approaching the table. Her face is pale and her blue eyes don't have that usual sparkle.
Hi.
She smiles and my heart caves for her. It's honest. It's clear she hasn't slept well at all. Good morning. Leanna takes a seat next to me. She glances at me and I flash a reassuring smile. She relaxes slightly and nods. I guess my presence last night helped her a little bit. Cara leans over.
Leanna.
He looks up at Cara, who gives an encouraging grin.
Today is going to be better. Now that everyone's had a chance to sleep on it, I'm sure you'll be able to have a calm, rational discussion.
Leanna nods.
Thanks, Cara. I concur. Should you continue your discussion today, it should be about finding solutions as the raw emotions have already been expressed. I hope that's true.
Have you made your decision?
She nods again.
Yeah.
Shit! I jerk my head up, my stomach twists. I want nothing more than comfort her, to wrap around her or hold her hand, but I know I can't. Even more so, I'm wondering what she's going to do, and the anticipation is killing me. It's just about I'm asking Leanna about her decision, and another sort of footsteps across the marble. Lady Dawn just looks as easy as Leanna. Her hair is pinned up in curls, and she wears a beautiful satin gown. Her cheeks are just as pale as Leanna's. It's clear she hadn't had a good night's rest either. Lord Don stands next to her, jaws clenched, his spine locked, his stormy presence seems to fill up the entire room. Not a word is said as they cross over to enter their seats.
Good morning.
She struggles to smile, the tension in the air is heavy, dampening conversation.
How is everyone? Did you all sleep well?
Quite well, thank you. The bed here is much more comfortable than the one back at the academy.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that.
Without even a glance at breakfast, Lord Don pushes his plate aside and folds his hands to the table. His sharp gaze falls into his daughter.
We need to talk about what happened yesterday.
Leanna slowly pulls her fork down.
Okay.
Her voice is careful and guarded.
How long have you been a mage knight?
Her cheeks flush.
I started as soon as I earned the title from the Mage Academy.
He blinks clearly shocked. Even his wife lets out a breath of surprise. His mouth curls at the thought of just tasting something sour.
So you mean to tell me that you have been lying to us since the beginning?
Leanna keeps her nerves steady.
Yes.
That ends now. You will give up this irresponsible behavior, and you will be married.
My stomach drops. Leanna lurches to a stand.
I am not marrying him. And I will not give up being a mage knight.
Shock ripples through me. At the same time, so does some relief. Her father sighs deeply, exasperated.
Why must you make this so difficult, Leanna?
I'm not the one who's making things difficult.
I would have assumed that you would have thought this through last night. But you are still being completely irrational.
The heat runs to Leanna's voice.
I'm not the one who's forcing me to give up my dream and purpose in life.
Oh, spare me the theatrics. How could this be your dream? Don't you realize how dangerous it is to be a mage knight?
Yes, I do realize that. I live it every day. But at least, as a mage knight, I'm well equipped to take care of myself. I've been trained to handle danger.
He shakes his head.
You can't be prepared for every circumstance. What if you get ambushed, outnumbered, or overwhelmed in battle? What if your teammates fall and you're the only one left?
So what if that does happen? How can we live life based on hypotheticals? What if I became ill? What if I couldn't bear children? Would you still force me to get married? But if those things happened, I wouldn't be able to fulfill my duty as a lady in the House of Dawn. Then what?
Her father scowls and waves a hand dismissively.
That's not the same. Those are all based on chance. You aren't throwing yourself into situations which would allow those things to occur.
Levin,
As
you
a
can suck a
mage
dick.
knight, you're walking into those scenarios every day.
Leanna points a finger at Leon. Her voice is shrill as she tries to keep her composure.
What about Leo then? He's a mage knight who walks into danger every day. Why aren't you worried about him?
Because it's his responsibility to serve and protect as a man in the House of Dawn.
For once, Leanna's speechless. Silence settles over the table like a heavy blanket. Her mother stares at her lap. Still as a statue, Leon opens and closes his mouth as if he wants to speak, but can't find the words to say. Her father nods.
Now that you've come to your senses, we can discuss the details of the engagement.
No.
The rage returns to her father's face.
How many times must we go round in this endless game? When will you accept your responsibility as a lady in the House of Dawn?
Leanna's voice is scarily calm.
If this is what it takes to be a Dawn, then I don't want to be a Dawn anymore.
Damn! There's a moment of pause, so still you can hear her breathing. Leon stares sharply at her.
Leah.
But Leah just shakes her head. Her mother laughs shakily.
Let's just calm down, all right, dear? We know you don't mean that.
She reaches for her daughter's hand, but Leanna pulls away.
I'm sorry, Mother, but I meant what I said.
Her mother's face crumples as hurt creases her brow. Her father scoffs.
Leanna, don't be ridiculous.
I'm serious, Father.
He's about to respond when Leon interrupts her.
Father, listen to her. She's not joking.
He looks from Leon to Leanna and slowly his anger melts from his face to a place of confusion and pain. He looks at Leanna as if he's looking at a stranger. He shakes his head and abruptly stands to
I
his feet.
can't have a discussion with you when you're like this. Come find me when you're ready to have a discussion like adults.
Without waiting for a response, he slams the door shut and storms out of the dining room.
I'll go talk to him.
Leanna scrambles after him. Leanna's mother remains in the room. She seems defeated.
Come now, dear. Really? Think about what you're saying.
Leanna's voice softens as she sees the pain in her mother's eyes.
Sorry, Mother, but I've made my decision. I've tried to be a good daughter to you, and I've tried to make my house proud. But what you're asking me to do this time, I can't. I just can't.
Her mother sighs deeply and closes her eyes. Leanna looks at the rest of
We
us.
should go.
Her voice has a note and finality to it. With this word, we scrape her chairs back and follow Leanna out of the room. As we leave, I hear Leanna Dawn's faint voice.
Leah, I'll always be proud of you, no matter what.
Leanna stops stunned. She looks back at her mother's eyes glittering. She rushes to her and throws her arms around her. Her mother hugs back, gripping her tightly. All too soon, she releases her daughter. Leanna turns back and around us to leave the main foyer. We wait as servants gather our belongings. Kara gently touches Leanna's arm.
Hey, what you did back there.
I know.
Kara
Are
hesitates.
you doing okay?
I don't know. A part of me feels lighter, but another part of me just feels sad.
Fresh start might be good. I'm saving because all these responses sound wrong. Our families can shape a lot of who we become, but we can't let them define who we are. You're more than just a Dawn. You're more than just being a Dawn. You're also a kick-ass mage knight.
Thanks. Your support means a lot to me.
I like how saying kick-ass in the House of Dawn is support. Tom Thompson, hit me up. Tinder. Although she tries to keep her tone tight, I can realize she's hurting. This could have not been an easy decision for her. We fall silent. Suddenly a voice calls out.
Leanna,
We freeze and slowly turn around. Lord Don and Leanna stand behind us, cloaks billowing behind them. Lord Dodge straightened us and cleared his throat.
Leanna,
Uh-oh.
Father,
I had hoped that you would move past this childishness and accept your responsibility.
Leanna's about to retort, but holds up a hand.
But I see now that being a mage knight means something far more to you.
He glances down at his daughter.
I don't agree with your decision to willingly put yourself in danger. But I would.
Lord Don pauses, struggling to find the right words. I doubt he's used to anyone challenging
I
him.
would rather have a daughter who would recklessly put herself in danger for the sake of others than no daughter at all.
Leanna's eyes well up, and she rushes to her father and wraps him in a big hug. He stares with surprise, uncomfortable and uncertain, but his shock wears off. A smile tugs at his lips as he hugs her back. Soon he breaks the hug. Leanna wipes her eyes and Here's her throat.
Now, there is only one thing missing for you to be truly recognized as a mage knight.
What's that?
Leanna hands his father a wrap blade, which Leanna Donna carefully unwraps. A sharp sword blade with an ornate sapphire hits glitter beneath the lid.
Each of these blades has a legacy. They have been passed down to the sons of our house for generations, but it has never been passed down to a woman before today, as we've never had a woman mage knight in the family. That is, before you, my daughter.
Damn fucking right. Leanna Dawn, official badass. So Zach, I'm enjoying this. I'm gonna go marry Leanna Dawn now and be happily ever after.
Okay.
Lord Don smells proudly at Leanna. He overtly offers a sword to her. She carefully takes the blade and scabbard and straps it to herself.
Thank you, Father.
Treat it well, and it will take care of you.
I will.
You can always come home, too. Your mother will find another suitable match for you.
Father.
That is, when you are ready.
Leanna smiles. He clears his throat.
Good.
I wish you would have
Well,
just been like, hey, this man right here, this gentleman, my man. She clears his throat and strains as if talking to a
be
knight.
safe, be decisive, be vigilant. Above all else, be honorable.
Leanna salutes, and the Don places a hand on her shoulder. He nods and heads back to the dining room. Leanna lingers behind.
So you're officially a mage knight now.
Leanna lets out the breath she was holding, and tension in her body eases as she turns to Leanna.
Well, I've actually officially been one for a while.
I know. You looked radiant when you walked on that stage.
Leanna blinks.
Wait, you were there? You knew?
He grins.
You didn't think I'd miss my baby sister's graduation, did you?
His mouth falls open.
How did you
Her
know?
mouth.
And why didn't you tell me? We could have...
He laughs and pulls her into a hug.
I'm proud of you, Leah. Maybe I'll be able to catch you next time you're in Illumia.
He hugs him. She hugs him back.
Of course.
They break away, still
I
smiling.
bet you're relieved you don't have to get married anytime soon.
Yes.
Although Edward really isn't a bad guy. He's kind and generous and easy on the eyes, too.
Leanna wrinkles her nose.
Thanks, but no thanks.
That was a pretty quick rejection. You have someone else in mind?
Leanna blushes and shakes her
No.
head.
I'm just not ready to give up my freedom.
Uh-huh. I'm sure that's it.
Yep.
Good, good. Because you'd tell me if you were seeing someone, right?
Uh-oh. Leanna's voice is
Of
squeaky.
course.
No matter who he may be?
I tell you.
Even if you were standing right here, right now?
I feel color drain my face. Leanna darts glance at me, but tries to keep her
I'd
composure.
still tell you.
Leanna gives Leanna a look.
Okay, maybe not immediately, but when I'm ready.
He smiles. Leanna turns her back for a second. Leanne's eyes bore into me. A shudder runs up my spine as I notice the bright glint of his armor matching the glint in his eyes. He has to know, right? Or maybe he's just trying to bluff? Don't look, don't look. Don't let him smell your feels. He's definitely bluffing. Don't let him smell your fear. Oh, I'm gonna look this mage knight right in the face and tell him to go fuck himself. Force myself to keep his gaze. He's not going to intimidate me. I haven't done anything wrong. Leanna looks back. He breaks his gaze. My legs feel like a blue relief washes over me. I held my own, but I do not want to do that again.
Stay safe.
What's that? Edward Paddington? Can I hear your pussy ass getting fucked? And not by Leanna Dunn? What? What? Tom Thompson wins again.
You
Tom
too?
Thompson is always victorious. Yeah, one last hug, but last quick hug before breaking apart. He gives the rest of us a farewell salute and then turns and follows his father. Scrunchins waits for us at the door. After saying goodbye, we went into the gravel path and began the trek back down a long drive. You're gonna regret that! Zach knows what I'm quoting.
Yep.
Yes.
Leanna's all smiles around as we continue to walk. I hope I can get to marry her. That'd be so cool, just a big fucking twist. She seems to hold herself taller, finally feeling free from the weight of her responsibilities. Maybe greatly improves our spirits.
It would seem that as this business has concluded,
Woo!
we should continue our travels.
Agreed.
That was a tough time. Her cheeks, she cheeks the sun in the sky.
We've still got most of the day to travel. We should be able to cover a good distance before we have to stop for camp.
Yeah, it leads us to the town and back to the open road. Travel through some smaller roads and return the course, making our way upwards to Shadow Temple. Not only although Leanna's mood seems fine, she's quiet for most of the journey. The rest of us just keep talking to minimal fucking English. It's been an emotionally draining couple of days, and we're all feeling the effects from that. Leanna's relationship with her parents is complicated. I know she has a deep respect and strong bond with her family, and after this morning, it's obvious her family loves her. I'm glad they're able to reach some sort of understanding and remember what's important. As we leave Hearthtown behind us, we begin to focus on what's ahead of us. The sun hangs high in the sky. We stop to take a break. I gladly set down my weary feet when Leah approaches me slowly. I shift my gaze up to her. She looks at me expectantly. Are we training today?
Yes. Why wouldn't we?
I just wasn't sure how you were feeling after this morning.
Honestly, I'm okay. Although I still wish they can accept my decision the same way they accept Leo. But I can tell that they're trying hard to understand.
Sometimes that's all you can ask for. I think they fully accepted it. No point in dwelling on it. Well, there goes all my beach saves. Fan surfs away. Sometimes that's all you can ask for. The fact that they're trying means that they care. That's all you can really hope for. Yeah, no.
But just because we've had this talk, doesn't mean you can get to skip out on training.
Push myself to my feet. I wouldn't dream of it. We split up with the group and get ready. Leanna pauses.
Actually, you can still cast other elements, right?
I nod. Why don't I practice with all of them? She looks
Are
surprised.
you sure that's a good idea?
I'm rather fatigued than last time I tried that. I have to get stronger somehow, and the best way to do that is to keep at it.
That's true.
Why the hesitation?
Sparring against 4 elements is a challenge for me, too. I think I may need some backup.
She grins and returns to the group who is in the midst of eating and resting.
That was quick. Something happened?
Not yet. I came to enlist your help.
Whose help?
All of yours.
She asked the team to help training since I'll be casting all the ammo on Psychics to his
I'm
feet.
in.
Oh, well, good.
He grins.
Any excuse to shoot something.
She gives him a wary look. Amy jumps to his feet and brushes off her skirt.
I will provide my expertise as well, as I am well versed in 2 of the 4 elements he can cast. I will be able to provide more guidance to his casts.
Leanna nods and we all look at Kara.
If everyone else is in, then I'm in too.
So it's 4-on-1, that's fair. Leanna looks at everyone back in the open. I hope I can kick some ass to open space where I wait for them. Zach wastes no time. He digs into his holster and pulls his
Get
triggers.
ready.
That's gonna be fun. I'm ready for myself as I get into position. Once you're all set, Zach fires, I leap out of the way. The others rush in. Amelia shoots a ball of fire in my chest, but I wave my hand and a wall of water shoots up, absorbing the blow and the hiss. Zach fires a discharger, my face curls into a growl, forcing up another air shield. Violent light booms and explodes against it. Dirt explodes into the air. Leanna blows turn me in the howls into my frame. I zip out of the way, blocking her score with heavy blows. Kara lunges at Leanne, adjusts Leanne's strings. I shove them both back with an explosion of wind. They squeak and fly backwards. Another violet cracks my head, another, and I dash out of the way, a gale freezing and howling at my ears. Amelia's bracelets glow, and ice spring from her palm. It runs across the grass as I realize she's trying to wrap the ice around my feet. I wave my hand, melting her attack in a wave of shimmering heat. I barely have time to think and just react to another trail of fire flies at me. I block it with an earthen shield, but as soon as I do that, I raise my sword to deflect Kara's dagger. I spin around and duck beneath Leanna's sword, pushing her back with a gale force blow, before raising another earthen barrier to block both Zach's shots and Amelia's magic. Everything is labeled, but I don't want to slow down. Even though I see fatigue, I starting to sit along my friends. Starting to wear them down. A new hope blooms within me, bringing another surge of adrenaline. Leanna and Kara hanging their heads back, their chests heaving. The exchange with Zach and glances with Zach and Amy and nod. Oh, I don't like the looks of that. All at once, they arrest me. Zach fires off 2 rounds. He races towards me with a which I deflect with my magic. Using wind to augment my speed, I twist out Kara's range and meet Leanna strike with my sword. As all the teammate strikes become coordinated, I struggle to keep up with their relentless attacks. Frustration builds within me. I need to separate them. No matter how often I manage to push them away, there are always 3 of them filling in. There must be something I can do to gain some distance. Ah! I forcefully gather energy in my fists and leap into the air and crash down, pounding my fist into the earth. A blinding white light explodes across the field, mirrored by each of the 4 elements. I hear the yelps from my friends as they knock back a small crater of where my fists landed in the ground, and the nearby grass and leaves are singed. My friends stand on the ground, looking dazed and confused. A fierce pain twists in my chest and unfurls as I spreads like fire. I cry out, collapsing into my knees. Spots dance in front of my eyes as I crumple to the ground.
Oh no!
Leanna shoots up and she sprints towards me, her sword forgotten in the grass. Her arms wrap around my shoulders.
Are you alright?
I groan, her face a little blurry. Goodbye, cruel world! Don't worry about me. I'll go with the don't worry about me. I'm a man! A man! Try to mask my pain. The last thing I want for Leanna is to worry about me. I'm fine. I struggle with my feet, but my limbs refuse to
You
cooperate.
clearly are not fine.
The arrows got around me too. You okay, guys? Are you guys okay? They nod.
Don't worry about us. We're fine. Barely. What's going on with you?
I shake my head. I don't know. I groan, grip my chest.
It seems your body cannot endure the amount of energy you mass exerted.
She pauses, thinking.
Although incredibly potent and powerful, amassing such quantities of energy is proving to be quite dangerous.
It wasn't that much, though. I can still feel the untapped energy within.
If that is the case, I would highly recommend not attempting to summon all of your energy at once. Ever.
Ever?
Indeed, if what you say is true, while you may have an incredible amount of energy stored within you, you are still limited by your mind and body. I fear such an excessive usage of energy could prove to be fatal.
The sense of dread fills my stomach. I guess I can't avoid it. That's gonna make eventually casting a rift really difficult. Josh ripples through me. I moan and close my eyes.
You should rest. Come on, we'll help you.
They held me on my feet. One arm's around Zach's shoulder, the other on Leanna's. They helped me over to the pile of bags and packs. Only against the packs, my teammates rest and clean up. My eyes feel heavy, and I fight to keep them open. I'll just close them for a minute. Sounds fade away as the sleep overtakes me. The sound wakes me. I grunt and blink, my eyes adjusting to the golden glow of firelight. Whoa, it's dark out. I ground saying until my bedroll. Someone must have moved me and I didn't notice. How long was I out? I step and glance around. I'm not sure where Leanna and Amelia are, but Kara and Zach are hanging by the camp. Kara hands Zach a perfectly wrapped present. Oh,
Hey,
yeah!
I got you something.
Zach blinks.
Got me something.
She grins and nods. I keep quiet watching the scene unfold. I don't realize I'm awake yet. Zach tilts his head and present from side to side. Curious, he shakes
Hey,
it.
be careful!
Why? What's inside?
You have to open it and see.
He shrugs and tears apart the wrapping paper without mercy, reminding me very much of a little kid on his birthday. He pauses his car and in anticipation, Zach stands at the box.
What am I even looking at? Where's the present?
Kara puts her hands on her
You're
hips.
staring at it.
He continues to stare.
Wow. I try to be thoughtful and get you a present, and this is how you react?
Zach's cheeks turn rosy, sheepishly replies.
Oh, right. I mean, thank you. This is great.
Kara pouts.
You don't even know what it is.
Zach doesn't answer.
It's a wind ring.
Zach stares at her blankly.
When you turn it on, it gives you targets you can shoot.
As soon as Zach hears the word shoot, he immediately perks up and gingerly takes the sphere out of the box and inspects
That
it.
actually sounds pretty cool.
I know. That's why I got it.
Zach sets the sphere down and presses the button in the center, and the low mechanical noise followed by a whoosh of wind. He raises discharges and target materializes. In a flash, Zach shoots through each target, dissolving them in the air. He grins satisfied, spinning the discharger in triumph.
Oh, that looks fun.
He looks at her.
You wanna try?
He's gonna let Kara touch his dischargers? This is pretty much sex. This is amazing. She nods. He hands her a discharge and holds it awkwardly, but nods to Zach. He pushes the button to another set of targets appear. Kara squints one eye and she lines up her shot. She pulls the trigger, which doesn't expect to recoil, and ends up shooting wide. Her next few shots don't fare much better. Zach laughs at her attempts, to which Kara pouts.
No fair. I've never used one of these things before.
Here.
Zach goes to move behind her and wraps her arms around her. Oh, this is adorable. Zach's voice is a little murmured by her.
You have to hold it up like this.
He lifts her hands up, aiming the discharger straighter. Kara's eyes sparkle. She sinks her shoulders into her broad chest. Yeah, I'd say it's broad.
I see.
Oh jeez, I don't know watches anymore. I scramble off the bedroll. They blink in surprise.
Oh, hey,
His face turns
how are
beet
you
red.
feeling?
A bit nauseous, to be honest. Kara laughs, and Zach's face turns even redder. I walk away looking for anything else to focus on. Oh, this is great. This is good shit. This is wholesome. I notice Amelia flipping open a book. Leanna sits with her, looking over her shoulder at the pages. The colorful covers. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't pick hentai now. Hey guys. Yeah, looks up at me.
Oh, you're awake. How are you feeling?
Huh, better.
That's good.
That is pleasant news indeed.
I nod. How's your character book? Amy looks up at me with shining eyes.
Surprisingly enlightening. Of course, it's riddled with factual inaccuracies, but the character interactions are fascinating. It has greatly changed my view on these sorts of novels.
Glad to hear it.
Leanna and I have been exploring this fascinating fictional world together.
Leanna smiles fondly.
Yep, it's been fun getting to hang out together.
Leanna pushes herself to her feet and pulls me aside.
Let's go talk.
Oh yeah, Leanna and me time. We leave Amy to read this a little further away. I'm sorry I fell asleep earlier. She shakes her head dismissively. She shakes her head dismissively.
Don't worry about it. You seem like you really needed it.
Oh yeah, I did. I guess I did. Fell quiet for a second.
Our training earlier today. You've gotten a lot stronger.
Yeah.
I've taught you everything I can at this point.
I pause. Does this mean no more training? One moment, I'm gonna just mute my mic. I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Yes, I'm doing this in the middle of a YouTube video, cause professionalism. I'm back.
Hey,
And I've been progressing very quickly, but I never would have gotten this far without Leanna's continual guidance. Really appreciate everything you've done for me, seriously. I wouldn't know how to cast or fight properly if you hadn't taken the time to show me. She smiles
Don't
warmly.
make it sound like it's over. It's not. We'll continue practicing to make sure you hone your skills.
Yeah!
Now that you've progressed so quickly, I foresee our sparring becoming even more evenly matched. And with your multi-elemental casting, well, I'll also be challenged and looking to improve my skills too.
There's an excited glint in her eye. I think something, excited glint in her eye. I think she's looking forward to some challenge. It'll be nice being the one on top for once. I want to do that because it sounds sexual. Exactly what I'm going for. Think of all the times Leanna knocked me on my butt while I was learning to cast, and the tables have turned. I look forward to finally seeing you on your back. Leanna's face goes red. I love how he worded that!
How can you so casually just say something like that?
Huh? Say what? She fidgeted with her clothes, and why is she getting nervous? Isn't that the way we win a sport, by knocking the opponent to the ground? That must be the ground on their back.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Totally. Yeah, it's useless. Unless I'm missing something here. Leanna's face becomes even red. She smacks me hard in the back. Ow.
Of course not. That's what I meant too.
I don't really know what's going on, but her laughter still makes me smile. I'm Zach. I appreciate you that you made me, or you didn't make me buy this game, but you told me about it because this has been a hell of a journey. I don't even know how much I spent on it. I know I got it on sale, I think. Or whatever, it was like $10 or something.
Welcome.
It's good shit. And members of fire die down, the rest of the team get ready to bed. Can I marry this woman? I'm sorry, I know it's really fucking obnoxious because my mic is on my desk, but it assures you of my passion. Because if I can, I'm fucking doing it. You better be damn, Leanna Thompson? That sounds like a hell of a name. Oh man, just a quick pause. I've just been reading for a while. So let's get back. The embers in the fire died down as the rest of the team gets ready for bed. Am I going to sleep now? Yeah, I decided to turn as we get ahead of start morning. We lost some time in my impromptu nap. And I slept all day. I feel exhausted as fast asleep as soon as I lay down. Well, that was a long pause just to get the end of the episode. Well, guys, that was a 34-minute episode, so not too terrible, not too rough on it. But See you guys in the next episode, because I feel like we're rapidly nearing the end, which makes me very sad. But it has to happen sometime. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Woo!